Now, after having just completed a new video outlining my first impressions of the new Watch Dogs demo, I thought it would be interesting to take a look at this year's other newest IP, that being Dishonored. I gotta be honest with you, I'm a little more excited about this title simply because it gets released this October. Now, this game is being developed by Arcane Studios, but more importantly, it's being published by Bethesda Softworks, a publisher that has a lot of clout behind them after having released such recent titles as Rage, Skyrim, and Fallout 3. I mean, on the surface, this game is a first-person stealth role-playing game, but to give you a better idea of the game, it's kind of a healthy blend between BioShock and Hitman. Now, the setting for this game is actually really unique. It takes place in this imaginary city called Dunwall. Picture, if you will, for a moment, an alternate history, steampunk-inspired Victorian London, and that's pretty much the city of Dunwall. Now, at first glance, it's clear that this game takes a lot of inspiration from Half-Life 2, more specifically City 17. Not only do you have fantastic-looking old-world architecture, but you also have things like War of the Worlds-inspired tripods patrolling the city, as well as electrified security checkpoints. It's clear that the developers put a lot of effort into the world building for this game, drawing upon inspiration from late 1800s Edinburgh and London. The city is under dictatorial rule, subjugating its citizens under the iron fist of either a king or an empress. You play Corval Atano, who is once one of the Empress's legendary bodyguards and has since gone rogue, becoming an infamous assassin. Not only do you start the game with just a whole array of firearms and weapons, but you're also given access to a plethora of supernatural abilities. Not only do you have access to this giant fantastical world for you to explore, but the supernatural abilities also function in very much the same way as the plasmids in BioShock. One of the first abilities you'll get is Blink, and that'll essentially allow you to warp from one area to the other as long as that second area is well within your eyesight. But there's no shortage of abilities within this game. A second ability allows you to take your consciousness and put it inside a nearby animal, such as a fish or a rat. Another ability allows you to stop time completely. And of course, possessing nearby soldiers is completely possible within this game. I think the real question becomes, how do you create a well-balanced game when you have all these firearms at your disposal, as well as access to all these supernatural abilities? What I don't want is an overpowered character to the point where playing the game becomes a boring chore. Now, the developers have stated that you can essentially stealth through this entire game without killing anyone. But really, where's the fun in that? I think this game will have a lot of replayability to it. Not just players finding new and interesting ways to kill people, but also finding new and interesting approaches to complete their missions that they didn't know existed in the first place. Now, I'm really excited for this title, and I can't wait to play it once it's released this October. Now, before I finish this video, I just want to say that this game has a fantastic cast of voice actors behind it. You have Susan Sarandon, you have Michael Madsen, you have John Slattery from Mad Men, you have Carrie Fisher, and of course playing the main character of Corvo, you have Josh Holloway, better known as Sawyer from Lost. Now, I want to hear what you have to say. Do you agree with my video? Do you disagree with it? Feel free to post a comment in the comment section below. That being said, I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. As always, feel free to rate, comment, and subscribe to my channel.